Fans, and I'm a fully qualified aesthetics practitioner.
Fully qualified what?
Aesthetics practitioner, and also a several house owner.
Oh, you got a few houses,
I've got a few houses.
How did you get them houses?
So basically, I started OnlyFans when I was 17.
How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Are you allowed to start when you're 17?
Yeah, back then, they never asked for ID. Do you know when it first started? And so obviously, I was one of the first ones to start doing it. But obviously, before that, I did, Snapchat Premium. I did that and I made £8,000 a day.
What was you doing on there?
Wow.
I was doing everything. Everything you could imagine I was doing on my Snapchat Premium.
Was you meeting guys as well?
No, never. What? Fucking hell. At 17.
What about at 20?
Yeah, everything. Oh, yeah, definitely at 20. At first, I really did go crazy and I crashed 14 cars. But I mean, they weren't cheap cars. But I was getting cars, oh, that fucking VW Scirocco. I just literally.
And I think this is one of the reasons why you're starting to see more and more young girls before they even hit 18 saying they're going to start an OnlyFans because they see women who talk like this. And to think that she started making £8,000 at 17 a day. Jesus Christ, bro. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. At the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And today we're going to be discussing why OnlyFans is destroying younger women and Gen Z. But fellas, I feel bad for you. I can understand this is probably a big reason why more and more of y'all are checking out of the dating market or getting passports. Because who wants to be in a position where you pretty much have to beg a woman to pretty much stop being a 304 or doing 304 activity, only for her to shame you and try to make you accept it, but still demand that you give her traditional treatment. It's not a fair deal. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the next clip.
I'm oppressed, I guess. Yeah. The way that I started doing sex work at 18, I started 2 weeks after I turned 18 because
wait a minute, what the hell?
Social media a lot at the age of 16.
Hold on, hold on. Let's save the story. Brian's question was, are you oppressed, and if so, how?
Yeah, I'm telling you how. Being told at age 16, 17 that you're going to be making hundreds and hundreds of dollars if you sell them content of you naked, is that not
Is that oppression or opportunity?
You think that's an opportunity?
Well, hold on.
Or privilege.
Hold on.
Or privilege.
I wouldn't even say that's a privilege.
Respectfully, I think that you have a serious victim complex. You said that you were put in this position, but you're also telling me that someone came to you and told you, hey, you can make a lot of money.
Not one person.
So, okay, multiple people told you, hey, you can make a lot of money if you do this work. And then did you make the decision to start doing the work, or were you forced into it?
How dare you?
Did you make the decision?
Do you want a release? You said you don't want me to trauma dump, so I'm not going to explain it to you. You said don't trauma dump, and you said don't make a personal attack, and I feel like you.
I'm not trying to make a personal attack, but you're telling me that you were okay. Let me put it this way. You're telling me that you were essentially forced. You were put in this position, and I'm asking. I want to say this respectfully. Were you forced by someone into this position? Were you trafficked into it, or was it a choice that you made?
Yeah, respectfully, I'm not going to answer that question. That's not something I'm comfortable answering.
Okay. Could you make the choice to leave the industry?
Yeah.
But you don't want to?
No, because I feel fine now.
Emotional damage!
So you're making the decision to stay in this position?
Yeah, because I feel great now about myself.
Okay.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I couldn't help but laugh, man. But let me translate what she's trying to say. Basically, what she's saying is that I made this choice, but I'm not gonna let you make me look stupid by admitting that it's my choice, because I don't want to take responsibility or accountability for my choice. So therefore, I'm going to say I'm oppressed, so that way I can blame it on somebody else and still do what I want to do. Because I don't want to feel bad about the choice that I made, even though I know it's not the best choice, especially 2 weeks after turning 18. That's basically what she's saying. I would say she has the accountability of a child, but she's basically still a child, at least mentally anyway. But y'all know what they say, man. Women bodies mature faster than men, but they don't necessarily mature mentally faster than men. But I digress. I'm gonna show you these couple of clips that I mentioned at the beginning with Michaela Peterson, who is Jordan Peterson's daughter, and another young lady that they had a collab with about the same topic, and they're going to be discussing how OnlyFans is being pushed into teenage girls before they're even turning 18, and this is part of the reason why you're starting to see a lot of what I just showed you in the first two clips. And it's about a good 5 minute long because it was like two parts, so I kind of put them together. Let's keep it moving.
You have a lot of thoughts on OnlyFans. So
I do.
what are some of the first things that come to mind about OnlyFans?
The first thing that comes to mind for me is, if you're a grown woman and that's something that you want to do, by all means. I do not want to infringe on people's right to go and do that. Where I took issue with that platform in particular was being on social media and seeing it pushed so hard for young women, saying that this is not only is this a career alternative, but this is something that's going to make you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, which is a lie for the most part. Of course, if you're one of their top creators, that's the money you're going to get. But I was just scrolling through social media, and of course, they curate these pages for you based on your demographics and your age and what they think you're going to like or at least be susceptible to. And it was all of these young women saying, if you need a sign to go be on OnlyFans and sell your pictures, yeah, here's my bank account, and I make $80,000 a month doing this. And I saw just all these young girls, I'm talking like 13, 14, 15, commenting, well, as soon as I turn 18, this is what I'm gonna do. I can't wait. Like, who needs to go to school? Who needs to pursue a career when you can just do this as your career? And that, I just think culturally is probably a no-no for our future. I would imagine it's not gonna look up.
Yeah. I think the issue I've had with that is people play it off as if it's fine, right? They're like, oh, do this for a while, it's fine. Like, maybe things change, maybe you drop it later. But like, you do that kind of thing, and you're not going to feel good about yourself, right? No. And I honestly don't think I believe that there are people. Maybe there's the very rare individual that does that and is like, yeah, I'm fine, it's fine. But I don't think that makes people feel good about themselves. And I think saying that it's fine is a lie.
I completely agree with you. I think it's a veneer that they put on. I think money shields that a little bit too. And I was looking into it. And it was like the average income that you make from OnlyFans as somebody just starting out is like $180 a month. Yeah. So you're getting all of these young women to go like, oh yeah, I'm going to make so much money. Here's my pictures. And you never get to take that back. And you have to think that even the women who are super successful have to be experiencing some form of like psychological trauma, walking around and not knowing who has seen you naked or who has just got to experience your body in a way that is so intimate. And I'm just with you on that one. I think it's a total veneer of people saying this is positive, and I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, and then like you said, they prey on really young people. So at like 17 or 18 or 19 or 20, 21 even, I think. Like I'd say probably anything under 23. That idea of having money, especially when you don't have any. So like if you're in university or something, you're like, I don't have, I have money barely to cover groceries and that's about it. Then it's like, this is easy. Like I'm already kind of doing it on Instagram, just to go a little bit further, do it on OnlyFans. But then, like I said, these advertising agencies that advertise OnlyFans, so basically OnlyFans, offer it as an alternative, and it's not something that it's going to make you feel good once you can think more properly, I would say, when you're a bit older.
It is legitimately just a massive, massive trick, and I can understand why young people fall for it. Like when I was in high school, I would always joke about, when I graduate, I'm just going to be a stripper, and that's what's going to pay for my college. Exactly.
I don't know why that's a joke people have. I had that as well. So did my friends. It'd be so much easier stripping. Yeah.
Yeah, and
why?
you think that. You think that, and because, but it's not at all. It really isn't, and it's not going to pay off your house. It's not going to pay off your college. But I could see, like, if you're a young person growing up in this climate right now, and you're looking at, like, how expensive higher education is, if you are not particularly happy with the minimum wage, if you're looking at how devastatingly difficult it can be to buy a house, how you'd be like, oh, I'll just sell my body for a few years, and then we'll forget about that and move on. But you don't move on. That's the thing.
Yeah, and you don't forget about it.
No, and I just imagine, like, you do OnlyFans, and then, like, 15 years later, you're sending your kid to school, and the other kids find out that your mom has naked pictures on the internet. Just, I can only imagine all the horrible ways that it could go wrong.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
So many. Take that.
So, man, for all my Gen Zs, man, I'm letting you know right now, this is the dating market that you're going to be having to deal with coming up, man. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It looks like it's going to be slim pickings because, as you can imagine, a lot of older guys, you know, especially around my age or a little bit younger, we tend to go for women that are in that age range as well. And even we ain't trying to deal with them because we see what they about. And that's why you're starting to see a lot of guys my age travel abroad, date abroad as well, man. Not saying that all of y'all are going to be able to do it. I understand that. Which is one of the reasons why, you know, I've done videos in the past on how to protect yourself and ways to work around the dating market so that way you can still get the outcomes that you want, especially if you know, want to have kids in the future or whatever the case may be, but probably don't want to deal with the headache of a bitter baby mama because hell, shit, even a lot of these younger chicks don't even want kids nowadays, man. That's something you got to look out for as well, man. So just be mindful of that, man, and just protect yourselves, all right? And let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Colombian Soul Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.